They say fame is a gilded cage, but sometimes it doesn't just trap you, it shatters you in the most public ways. Picture this. Two artists, at the peak of their visibility, both spiraling into upheaval, one wandering nearly naked across a busy boulevard, the other collapsing in a pool of blood, her life flashing before her eyes. Neither incident meant to entertain, but both demanding our attention. Let's start with the surreal scene in Los Angeles just before dawn on August 21st, 2025. Lil Nas X was captured on video roaming Ventura Boulevard wearing only cowboy boots and white briefs, and even balancing a traffic cone on his head. He vaguely mumbled something about heading to a party. Eyewitnesses say it looked as if he was strutting without a care or perhaps without full control. But that was only the beginning of the shock. Moments later, the situation escalated. When officers arrived just before 6 a.m., he allegedly charged at them, reportedly striking one officer twice. Before authorities got him under control, paramedics rushed him to a hospital amid fears of an overdose. And by late morning, he was booked on a misdemeanor battery charge, locked up at Van Nuys jail, held without bail. So, what was going on behind the headlines? Some fans voiced genuine concern, while others whispered that this might be a publicity stunt. Notice the timing, the bizarre visuals, the cryptic Instagram posts teasing new music add to that his recent recovery from partial facial paralysis. And it becomes clear, there's more to unpack than any single headline. But across the country, another star was fighting to stay alive, Tamar Braxton. In a haunting Instagram story shared August 19th, 2025, she revealed she almost died that weekend. Found by a friend lying in a pool of her own blood, she sustained a fractured nose, lost teeth, and impaired mobility, and couldn't recall what had happened. She admitted how fragile she felt. "I can't even really talk anymore, I'm so weak." As each day passed, the pain worsened, but her spirit shifted. She shared gratitude for waking up, warnings not to take life for granted, and a plea for prayers as her mental healing began. Yet the circumstances remain shrouded in uncertainty. No one has confirmed whether it was a full health episode or even something more sinister. She offered no definitive explanation, only that she was found, seriously hurt, and painfully aware of how close she came to never waking up. Here's the bleak common thread. Two celebrities, stripped bare, one literally, the other fully exposed by circumstance. And both fighting the same kind of battle behind the glamour: mental instability, physical trauma, and questions that echo in the dark. They remind us that no fame, no stage lights, can shield someone from inner chaos. What can we learn from these two stories? First, fame magnifies vulnerability. When a person falls apart, public breakdowns, hospital visits, it becomes content. But amid speculation, the real suffering often gets buried under clicks and screenshots. Second, compassion is non-negotiable. Even when headlines flirt with conspiracy, or when fans murmur publicity stunt, what matters most is rooting for their safety and healing, not their comeback narrative. Finally, these stories demand a broader reflection on how we engage with public pain. Are we watching these images because they're sensational, or because we see our own anxiety, loneliness, mortality reflected in them? So here's where the story should pause, not just on the headlines, but on the human behind the chaos. Lil Nas X isn't just a bizarre video clip. He's someone in grave distress, whether due to meltdown, substance, or mental breakdown. Tamar Braxton isn't just a tragic moment. She's someone who came back from the edge, begging the world to see her humanity beyond the footage, beyond the news. What remains is this simple truth: they're human, unspooling under pressure, threatened by collapse, and silently asking us for a sliver of grace.